And that puts us at how many cards in hand here? We've got 9 cards in hand. No maximum hand size. This board state just looks absolutely ridiculous. I feel like it's a bit lopsided at this point. I don't know. I'm surprised they haven't conceded at this point, but hey, they're letting us have the fun. I'll take it. GG's. Today's deck list is an absolute powerhouse. We have been beating everybody with this thing and I'm loving it. But today's deck list is actually not my deck list. This is actually a viewer list because if you guys don't know, we go live on the channel every Wednesday, and every last Wednesday of the month, we review some of your guys' deck lists, and there are so many cool ones this week. I got the green light on this one, so big shout out to Ash for this idea. This is actually basically Boros tokens meets my Azorius tokens, and we combine them into one. It's really sweet. It works off of Caretaker's Talent and the Urabrask's Forge idea off the Boros tokens, where you can continuously draw cards, create bodies that are, going to reproduce every single turn, which opens up the idea of, temporary lockdowns and sunfalls to continuously sweep the board from aggro players, and then we just keep beating them down. But then we splash in blue. This is where things get fun. You get the blue color because we got Ral and we got Teferi, which both work extremely good off the card draw synergies and creating extra bodies and tokens on the field for the Caretaker's Talent. These are also going to be reproducing tokens over and over, so those sweepers are still very much available for you to use and get a ton of value out of. But then in the early game, I switched around a lot of these cards, obviously made some updates to the build, and we added in Roaring Furnace and the Steaming Sauna, which I love because the Steaming Sauna means no maximum hand size, and that comes in handy here today because we draw a lot of cards, man. The value that we get off this deck is sick. And then we've got the 3 steps ahead, which can copy forges in the late game. Really sweet. It copies it with the token too, which is adding to the Caretaker Talent synergy. This deck is awesome, guys. Again, shout out to Ash for this one. A lot of fun. But before we jump into the games, which we're about to do right now, I just want to let you guys know we did just drop a brand new video on the other channel. I have another channel with my son where we play Fortnite mostly. So if you guys want to check that out, it's Drop in Duo. There'll be a link in the description below, but we did just post a new video. If you can show some support for that, my son would really appreciate it. But that is it for me. Let's jump into the games now, and we'll see you guys back here at the end. Peace. All right, here we go, guys. Today we are playing some Jeskai tokens, courtesy of some of our viewership the other day. Playing in our live stream, we did some of the viewer decks and we're reviewing some of them. And Ash came up with this really cool Jeskai build that mixes, the Boros tokens build and the Azorius tokens build we did, and it works out pretty well because the Ral actually curves into the Caretaker's Talent on the perfect time, and helps a lot with the curving issues and stuff like that. The opponent on Orzhov here. Are they surveilling? They are surveilling. They kept it on top. I do love the fact that we get to play the Roaring Furnace here today too. Anytime we play red and blue, I love to throw this card in the mix. Opponent not playing anything for me to actually blow up though, which a little bit of a shame. Did we keep that land on top? I don't think so. I do technically need to get to 5 lands, but as long as Ral comes down on time here, we might be able to draw into what we need. All right, that's fine. We've got the Lightning Helix for that. Looks like it might be tokens. Might just be in tokens, or it could be more of an enchantment synergy. I'm not sure yet. Okay, Preacher. Preacher is interesting. Caretaker's Talent's really nice. But I think it's time to get down the Furnace to take out our friend here, the Preacher. All right. I like how we're starting out here. We've answered to the threats and we've got some value on board. Never mind, we have no value on board. Thank you, Loran, for that. Thank you for making me eat my words immediately. Oh, man. I gotta stop saying stuff like that because I feel like every time I communicate what's going on and like try to do the play-by-play, it immediately gets disrupted and I look silly. All right, the parlor. Let's surveil for 1 here. Let's see what we hit. I mean, I would have liked to have gotten a land there, but an on-tap land there, but it's fine. I don't really want to play Sunfall into a single creature. I'll probably just play Ral and put out a blocker, but the third path, I'm assuming, is going to get through because of a removal spell. Do we want to counter something? I mean, it's a great card. I should probably keep it on top. Let's try to get Ral down and going here. I've got a whole plan. You get to be my like I said, there's probably a removal spell for the 1/1. Yeah, it's a cut down. Nice and efficient. So the Loran gonna be able to attack into the Ral, but I'd still be at 3 loyalty, which is solid. Nice.
Stop touching my fur.
I got to admit, Ral has some of the craziest and loudest lines out of all the planeswalkers that I've noticed. Discard a card, sure. All right, Caretaker's Talent for sure coming down here. I would really like if we could hit another land, a blue source in particular. That way we could go ahead and counter anything that may come down. But with the Caretaker's Talent, we should be able to compete here with the Liliana, you know, discarding us. So not able to, not able to counter anything, but Liliana gonna make us discard. Maybe we just give up the Sunfall. I'm trying to debate on whether or not I want to copy this token or if I want to hold up and draw 2, you know. I think holding up and draw 2 here is a better choice. All right, that comes in tapped, which means there's no virtue coming down this turn. There's the removal that we thought would be coming down. Let's see. I could actually sack that to draw 1, right? I could, which would fizzle out the virtue. It's not bad. And that also gives me another option for the Liliana discard here. I think that's a pretty big win-win all around. Except for Ral getting hit in the face. That's okay though. Ral is going up in loyalty extremely fast every turn because every non-creature spell we cast, we get value.
Don't overthink things.
All right, so the opponent officially out of cards in hand. We know what to expect. That's pretty big, I can't lie. That's really big. Let's do that. That way we can counter something if we need to.
Oh yeah, plans coming together.
Let's draw.
Otter.
And it's a land. Tough. Okay. I mean, we'll play it still. And then we attack into Liliana, trying to keep its loyalty low. And if they choose to protect it, they lose their Loran. So that's big money for us. Yeah, I figured they'd let it slide through. No worries. And then, do we copy any tokens here? I don't think so. I think we hold the counter spell. Off to a pretty good start here though, man. I'm a little all over the place. It's been a few days since I played Magic. I had a crazy busy weekend. Trying to knock the rust off at the moment. Yeah, this weekend was wild though, guys. The videos may or may not come out on time this week. I'm not too sure what this week's gonna look like, to be honest. We're very much behind. I had 3 birthday parties that I had to go to this weekend for nephews, my son's friend from school and whatnot. A lot going on this weekend. My mother-in-law. So very busy. Not to mention my son had a basketball game and a football game as well.
I can invent my way to victory.
So let's just say we're a little behind on videos this week. All right, let's do the surveilling first here so we can see what's on top, because we're gonna be drawing cards. Liliana struggling to get any sort of value going here. We forced him into minusing, which was nice. All right, another Caretaker's Talent is very good. We had a little bit of a lag there.
Thanks for the helping paw.
All right. I don't know why my hand is all itching all of a sudden. Let's attack. I'm gonna copy the Forge token instead of the Otter token. Well, maybe the Otter token is a better copy. I don't know. Do they give up the Loran? They finally give up Loran to protect the Liliana plus this turn.
I regret that.
Yeah, let's copy the Otter here. Let's get crazy with it. Let's get crazy with it, man. Let's make it a party. Dude, Ral has been eating this opponent. The opponent hasn't been able to do anything about it. And then a Deep Cavern Bat's their next move here. Takes the Sunfall, discards my land. Do they discard this or is it a playable? It's a playable and it takes my Otters. Why would you play that after you play your Bat? That is so strange. That is beyond strange. All right, let's draw a card here.
Otter to otter.
Opponent is cooked, man. And there's a Teferi too. Oh, we were absolutely gonna feast on the opponent's discarding deck. But anyways, great start to the video, man. I love to see it. Let's rank up. Alrighty, we are going first, and I've got a Roaring Furnace. I'm keeping this bad boy. Let's see how this goes. Love it. We need more lands. Not having a double white source for temporary lockdown scares me a bit, but should be okay with the removal that we do have. I love that we got the lightning helixes ready to go for this matchup. Obviously, with the opponent being Gruul, those are going to be key role players here. Let me guess. It's another mouse. It is another mouse. Ooh, do they have a protection spell? Gross. A green protection spell, huh? Is that what we're looking at here, or what? Maybe I should try to bait them into casting it on this turn. Is that a possibility? Nope. I don't know if it's a protection spell, but you know, it feels like the opponent, if they were, you know, really the aggro player that I think they could be, they'd want to play that out. Okay. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Do we have the hexproof? Do we have any sort of protection for green? No. Okay. Pretty big shocker there. Like I said, for 1 mana being open for an opponent running this Gruul deck, feels like it should be like you know, an Audacity or a Monstrous Rage, and to not play anything feels like they had a green protective spell, but that's not the case. I'm gonna play this now knowing that they don't have a protection spell, because they could have a 2 mana protection spell like a Gaia's Gift, or even like a, what is it, the Smuggler Surprise. Those are both, I believe, a 2 mana protection spell. Gotta play the odds here. Be safe, you know what I mean? Another mouse. If I could just get a white land, this would be a free win, basically. Come on. Come on, give me a plains. Give me a plains. Boom! And it just like that, the opponent concedes. You would think, right? I do take my own furnace, which kind of stinks because I didn't get to unlock the back end of it yet, but they have another creature apparently. Typically by now they'd be out of juice. Oh, they are out of juice. Maybe they are out of answers, huh? Out of little threats, are we? Keeping that. I can counter their next creature, or I could even just, you know, take it out with the Get Lost. Either way, it's a pretty good play for us. All right, this is a bit of a risk, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm going for it because we're at 24 life. There's really no reason not to go for this right now. Just start drawing cards every turn. The sauna is back. Ooh, what a card. What a card. And this time we are not going to be taking our own furnace. Nice. I'm going to play the Teferi. Is that game? Not yet. The opponent said I still want some more.
I'm finished running from battles.
May I have another? You shall. You shall.
Familiar face.
Ooh, Urbrask Forge. Not bad. More aggression for us. Plenty of answers, plenty of pain I can dish out with this. Come on. I hope they find a mouse, man. I do. All right, cool. They found some stuff. Good. Let's play Magic, man. I want you to get some more things because I'm not done. I'm not done with you yet, you aggro player. I feel toxic tonight, man. Maybe it's because I'm running off for 4 hours of sleep. All right, Swift Spear down. Can't do a whole lot here though. I mean, they could probably attack and pump it, and that's okay. A shock. You got another shock or what? No? You're just gonna play chicken with me like I'm not gonna block? It's gotta be a pump spell, right? Man, if it's Monstrous Rage and they get Trample, it still takes out the Teferi, and then I'm going to be bummed out that I lost the token. It doesn't feel like there was a stick there, though. Like a priority stick? I can't risk it, though. They didn't have it. I should have just blocked right there. Because now I can't -2 here. Can I draw, though, beforehand? Let me see. I guess I could draw cards here. Oh, I could draw cards here, too. Red, blue. Let's do that. That way I can leave my Get Lost as an option here. What am I doing, man? Let's just do this. Okay, we missed the land there. Attack? I guess we could do this. Didn't think about this as an option, did we? There we go. There we go. That was definitely the line. That was the line. It just took me a second to get there, but we found it. We found it. The processing power right now is at an all-time low. And it's a shock on Teferi. They had another shock. They had to have just top decked that, or they would have double shocked me last turn. So that was what they just top decked, which means the rest of their hand hasn't changed. So we know they didn't get another creature yet. Okay, why didn't they kill this spirit token last turn? Because they had another burn spell there, which is wild. All right, I can almost guarantee this is a concede right here, but let's try to get this down and have some more fun. Is it time? Have we reached our limit? Feels like we have. All right, well, the opponent took the ratty way out, and they decided that they were gonna rope me the rest of the way, so this should be fun. Let's just create a token real quick. Attack in, pass the turn, and let's watch the rope go all the way down some more. Yay! That's the spirit opponent. All right, GG's, I guess. Just wasted 10 minutes of my day. All right, on to the next one. All right, we're going first with the not greatest hand, but I do have the Roaring Furnace. I have the ability to surveil here. All right, that'll get us closer to a land, hopefully. I just need I need some white sources. That's why I don't think it's like the greatest looking hand at the moment, but hopefully we get there. The opponent on black, maybe it's on discard. Maybe some demons, some discard. Oh boy, there goes my Roaring Furnace. Come on, game, give me the plains. Give me the plains. I know I asked for it last time and you did give me the plains. So I can't ask for a whole lot, but are they kidding me? Are they kidding me? I might as well take the opportunity now to get this down because we've got Ral next. But what if they play the Gix out on 3 here? I'm gonna feel pretty bad about that, huh? Not a Gix, I'll take it. And they screw up again, man. Why not attack in there, deal the damage, and choose the card you want to discard? You give me the opportunity there to drop off a land. Opponent making some mistakes, and I am loving it currently. This is probably not the best play on my part, though, but I do think it is the right play to get my furnaces a little bit bigger. 5 loyalty should be enough to cover both of these two. Okay. Definitely need the furnace to grow here.
Let's recalibrate.
Draw. Okay. I'm gonna have to draw one more time, unfortunately. Shoot. It's not enough though. Okay, that helps. That does help. Alright, so let's do that. 4 damage. Gain some life back and kill it. Get in for a lot of damage here potentially, or do I protect the Ral a little bit here? I guess we could do this, huh? That's not bad. That's not bad. Got the blocks against the Ral attackers, and opponent in a bit of a bind here. I guess we'll discard you. Because we need to keep drawing cards. That's the name of the game against this kind of an opponent. Drawing cards. Bitter Triumph to take out the Ral. No, I needed the Ral, man. The Ral was cooking. The Ral was cooking him. Taking that out was tragic. All right, we did take one from the bat. Not a big deal, though. Not too big a deal. Definitely think unlocking this door seems like the move. We have the potential. We have the potential to be drawing a lot of cards here in the next couple of turns because I can unlock the Steaming Sauna on this end, and then any token I get obviously draws me a card here. That's some big value, man. Go for the throat on a single otter token is massive value for me, in my opinion. And negotiation. Wow. Okay, they can only hit it once. They don't have 5 mana for the flashback yet. Pretty good. All right. I still like my chances here. We're still looking really, really good right now. It's a great card. It's a great card. Yeah, why not? Why the heck not? Let's draw another card. Don't mind if I do. Oh, it's a good one. I think it's gotta be this though, right? And then take out the bat. Gotta be.
I have a plan.
Yeah, I got a plan too. I think this is the move. And then the opponent forces another discard. We just drop the temporary lockdown. Right now, I do think I'm only going to swing in with one Ral because I want to make sure, or one Otter, because I want to protect the Ral from the menace on the Warlock creature. So let us wait and see what happens here. I mean, come on, guys. Come on now. This is what I call a very good late game. Our late game is nasty. All right, take action. What do we need? We're always asking for planes, aren't we? Always. All right, let's see what the opponent does here. They do have a failsafe of 5 mana, discard 1, they draw. But a Shieldred would be pretty bad, I feel like. I do have the answer for Shieldred in hand though, which is awesome, but that's probably their best bet. That always feels like the most oppressive card for me, but not in this case. Wow, just giving it up, huh? Maybe that's their way of conceding, who knows? Let's get that Ral down, and then I'm going to just open this. I'm very much slow playing this, guys. I'm very much slow playing this. There's really no reason to rush. Just get everything established on board. Next turn, Teferi can come down. Got the counterspell ready too. Maybe I don't even play Teferi this next turn. Maybe I just hold the counterspell. That's fine. You can have that. Yeah, maybe it's time to just pump the tokens with this and then create another Ral token. And then hold a counterspell. It's all good. It doesn't really matter which way I go about this. Like, honestly, there's so many win lines to winning this game. Maybe I just play Teferi. Let's just get them both on the field. Let's have some fun. And then hopefully we just draw into a blue source and we can just counter.
Another genius.
I guess I should have tapped that very specifically and we would have definitely gotten
I've always got time to
we would have gotten the
Who was that?
counterspell guaranteed on any land that we hit, but of course I let it tap any lands they wanted. So now I need specifically a blue land. I guess I can ensure that with this hit. Nah, let's just create tokens. Tokens are the name of the game.
Thanks for the helping paw.
Another forge. I mean, these are all win cons. Just keep on giving me win cons, man. I'll take it. I love that the Steaming Sauna allows us to have no maximum hand size. That is so cool. Starting next turn, I mean, we're gonna have 7+ cards every single turn. I really don't see as as a discard player how you guys could even consider going on past this point. I mean, we've got 2 Saunas, 2 Planeswalkers, about to be a couple more Caretaker's Talents. Like, the draw is real. The draw is very real. I just want to see how many cards I can draw. Let's see how many cards I can get.
I can invent my way to victory.
At this point, it's just for science.
I've got eyes everywhere.
For science, I could alt the Ral here, but I don't have a ton of instant and sorcery speed spells that I need. So I'm just gonna do that.
Together we can shift the
I guess we'll play a Forge. Why not? Why not? And then we draw 2 more cards. And that puts us at how many cards in hand here? We've got 9 cards in hand. No maximum hand size. This board state just looks absolutely ridiculous. I feel like it's a bit lopsided at this point. I don't know. I'm surprised they haven't conceded at this point, but hey, they're letting us have the fun. I'll take it. GG's. That was ridiculous. All right, we're going first. Let's go. Oh geez, this hand. Oh, do I keep this? Do I keep this? No, no chance, right? This is a little bit spicy too. I guess we drop you. Sheesh, I guess. I mean, if the opponent's aggro, they're cooked. Let's hope they're aggro. Okay, it looks like they might be. It looks like they might be rabbits or something. Come on, rabbits. Please be rabbits. Oh yeah, they're done. You're done. All right, let's get this down. Sorry, man. All right. Let's get this in. And a Ral on top is a good keep for me. I'll probably use Ral's ability to draw me some cards here. Dollmaker's Shop. Let's draw.
Muscle it on a mission.
2 cards, 2 cards. You can go. Oh man, these are all great cards. I'm crazy enough. I think I'm throwing away the Sunfall, which is wild, but I want to make sure I keep my lands here because I need a 5th land drop to unlock this door here. I don't know, man. Maybe throwing away the Sunfall was silly, but I really don't see how 2 temporary lockdowns aren't enough against this opponent, but hello. All right, so first you, second you, and now when I play my temporary lockdown, I won't lose the furnace or the sauna. Hop to it. All right, I would imagine they attack Ral, which is good. I just swing in here, or block here, get Ral down to 1, and then we reset the board. Let's go. Wait, how did that not trigger? Oh, because they attacked the Ral. That's right, I forgot. You gotta specifically attack the face for that one.
I've calculated
all right.
exactly what I need.
That should put us far enough ahead, I think, to kind of run away here. I'm telling you, man, our hand was built for this opponent, which feels really bad for the opponent. I've been on the receiving end of that, and it does not feel very good. Hop to it. And I've got some really bad news for you, my friend. Really, really bad news for you.
Aha! A solution!
And that bad news is another temporary lockdown. Sheesh. And now we're drawing cards off the Caretaker's Talent as well. Just brutal, man. We are never gonna run out of cards. Literally never gonna run out of cards. This combination between Caretaker's Talent, Ral, and Teferi is just... it's unmatched. It really is. Oh, I wish they would have tapped the Murex there. I should have done that.
Thanks for the helping
All
paw.
right, more land. All right, so now what we can do which is a pretty interesting tactic, is I could copy the forge with the 3 steps ahead, which is absolutely what I think I'm going to end up doing here because we're just so far ahead of the opponent at the moment. So I think I'm going to copy the forge. I'll let them have whatever they want because I've got a Sunfall. Queen Alanol is really sick though. This does feel like the version of rabbits that I put together not that long ago. This might actually be our build. I do think actually now that they're playing Queen Alanol, it's starting to look like it is 100% my build that we put on YouTube the other day. I feel even worse now that I'm beating them like this. Just bad luck on their part, man. I'm telling you. I mean, three Sunfalls I think we've seen, and then you know, the temporary lockdowns as well. Just absolutely savage. If you're seeing this opponent, I apologize, man.
New world requires new strategies.
I apologize. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, it just keeps getting worse for them. Oh man, it feels bad. Kind of. Not really, sort of.
I have a plan.
A third temporary lockdown would send me into a spiral, if I'm being honest. Should have done that first. I completely forgot that we weren't going to be able to grab the queen off of that. I wish there was like a sorry button, because I would definitely say sorry, because that's kind of garbage. But that's why we're running this deck, because Infinite Sweepers is garbage, and it works. It works, man. Works against Boros enchantments. Ooh, that's interesting. Taking the Ral.
I hope I change back.
Unfortunately for them, the shuffler today is completely in my favor, and I have 2 more. 2 more where that came from, believe it or not. Or I could just honestly hit the Sunfall and refresh the board with a Ral. All right. Oh, it's a fairy. I mean, that's just, this is getting out of hand. This is getting out of hand, man. All right, I guess that was a net pot or net even for them, right? I guess I shouldn't have done that. Didn't even do the math before I swung in there. Do I Sunfall the board here, or do I just do a Ral? It feels like I should probably just do a Sunfall, but it's so mean. Dude, Sunfall right there is so mean.
Hey, see a guy in
And then we have a
around here?
counter that I
Open
can't
box.
cast. Great, they tapped all my blue mana again. Classic. Absolutely classic, man. I've really got to start paying attention to the auto tapper, because the auto tapper, I mean, if we weren't ahead there, it could have been really dangerous, you know? So keep an eye on that, man, with all these colorless lands and pain lands and stuff. All right, we got the opponent going first in this game. A dicey looking hand here. I got to get lost though early, so hopefully that's enough. Discard, okay. Discard. Ooh, do we drop a Ral here? I think so. I don't think there's going to be a ton of Planeswalker answers for them. I don't know. They could have Shieldred's Edict and stuff, but I don't know. I might end up regretting that move. I don't know. Oh, it's not mono black. It's Dimir with a talent. Okay, so I think I might understand what they're trying to do here. As far as their synergies go, it feels like they might be running out the flash creature that has the Eerie that allows them to draw cards on enchantments. So like a more like the Dimir enchantment tribal deck. All right. That's what's going to happen here, I think. So let's play this out and then pass the turn and then hit them with the Get Lost when they do cast. Oh, that's a card. Is that worth keeping? It does have 3 toughness, but I'm going to use the Get Lost to kill it because I have to. I don't know if that card's worth keeping on top. All right. Ooh, they don't flash it in. Okay, I thought for sure they had it. It felt like there was some priority hold there. I guess it was the Nightmare. They could have sacrificed it. All right, are these worth blowing up? I don't think so. All right, so we know they don't have that creature then to flash in, which is nice, I guess. So is it Ral time? Might be Ral time. Please no Shieldred's Edict. That's all I ask. No Shieldred's Edict.
Bustle it on a mission. Otter to otter.
And then, I mean, it's wishful thinking, but if they don't remove my 1/1, that'd be nice too, so I can kind of chump block my way to another turn with Ral. I want Ral to be able to at least have one more turn here. This is the first game I feel like we're struggling to hit what we need here. Yeah, that's not good. That's a really good play on their part. Ral is for sure gone. Temporary Lockdown right now would be a really, really good card. Like a really good card. All right, thank you, Ral, for at least, you know,
Square one.
keeping a little bit of the pressure off of me. Let's go here. Let's just reset a little bit. Temporary Lockdown would have been better because we could have got the talents and whatnot, but I'll take a Sunfall. Not going to complain about that. And then they cast that for the 2, sending away my token and getting back their Nightmare to recast for the following turn. Oh, okay. I am familiar with that. I just played a deck that ran all of these types of cards. Let's see. I'm gonna pass the turn. 3 steps ahead is gonna have to be the answer here. Do we just counter the simple Hopeless Nightmare? Feels like maybe we do. Counter and then draw cards. That's it. Okay. Guess we do this. Nothing from the opponent there, huh? Discard a card. Oh, this is actually really good with the Caretaker's Talent. Did we drop this? Oh, that feels bad, but I think it is the right move. Guess we do this. Might as well. That's a card. It's a really good card. I think, though, I'm going to just do this. And then I'm going to create a Mirex token on the opponent's turn. There's no reason not to attack here. The opponent probably going to cast the bounce effect, though, right? It's instant speed. No? Okay. Okay. This is going to get tricky because the opponent is dealing quite a bit of damage here with those Hopeless Nightmares. And now they find a tracker, which is absurdly good. Oh, that's really good, man. Okay, here's what's going to happen. We're going to do this first. See what we hit. Man, this is the kind of matchup we were really hoping for too. Like, I wouldn't typically be too worried about this particular opponent because of how much card draw we have, but it just feels like we got off on the wrong foot in this game and really never got back on track. All right. All that damage from the Nightmare is what's really getting us here. All right, more card draw from the tracker. And they have another bounce effect on the Nightmare, which is a brutal, brutal problem for us here. Yep, that'll do it. That'll do it. We played something extremely similar to their build. What was it, last Friday? Yeah, it's like the day after Halloween, I think. Be sure to check that one out, though, guys. If you like their deck, we did something very much like this the other day, so give you a little bit of an idea. All right, but that does it. That top deck was not going to cut it, so that's going to have to be a GG's. I don't think there really was a top deck there that would have saved me, but I mean, a really sick run. That game too feels absolutely winnable if it goes in, you know, a different sort of direction. But GG's, man. What a deck list, man. Shout out to Ash again for this one. That'll do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate you for making it all the way to the end of the video. I really do. It means a lot to me. And again, thank you again to Ash for the deck list. Couldn't have done this literally without you, so appreciate that. Never thought of playing Ral behind the Caretaker's talent. That curve was just so sweet and helped out with the, you know, consistency of the build, I think, a lot. But yeah, man, just mixing in the red too for the Forge was such a nice little touch. I mean, another absolute killer card in this deck list. I have no, you know, adjustments more than I've already made to the deck that I think needs to be done. It feels really good. Like I could rank up the ladder with this pretty, you know, easily, which is awesome to say. With all the aggro going around, there's plenty of answers. But again, man, shout out to all the viewers, man, for all your cool deck lists last Wednesday. I really appreciate it. Gave me a lot of cool ideas this week, which I'm going to need because there's new cards coming out very soon, as you know. Foundations is releasing very soon. And, you know, we're coming to the end of, you know, a very, not stale meta, but like a meta that's very much solidified. So building deck lists and, you know, creating more new ideas gets harder as you go until new cards come out. So we're at that point where we're kind of hitting a wall of ideas. So much appreciated for this. And, yeah, I don't know what the schedule is going to look like this week. I'm a bit behind, as I, you know, once said in the video. Had a lot of birthday parties this weekend. I made a video with my son, which we talked about in the beginning of the video, which took a little bit of my time too, but he's been begging me to make a new video, and new Fortnite update came out, so I had to do that. So we're behind, and I don't know how many videos are going to come out this week. So keep that notification bell on. That way you don't miss out. I'm going to try to get my 5 videos this week like I normally do, but who knows? So we'll see you guys on the next one, though. Huge shout out to the Mardu Mob. If you guys don't know, the Mardu Mob is the membership program on my channel. So huge thank you, and shout out to you guys who help support me monetarily every month. That means the world to me. So thank you for that. I appreciate you for doing that. And yeah, thanks for being part of the team. We'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Until then, peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Selesnya, you know Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. Where's the upload, man? Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap.